Yeah. Yes. Boo, goo, boo, goo. Yes, baby in jail. What's this? Is this your jail? Hey? Is this your jail? Yeah. Yes. Oh dear, what are they? What's that? Is that a naughty water bottle? Milk bottle? No, what is it? Water bottle. Good boy. Yes.
Reese, waking up, remembers that Lottie is with her mother.
Oh.
Turning over in bed,
Boo.
he feels Anna's warm body next to his.
Hello.
Looks at her.
Hello.
Sleep.
Hello.
He
Hello.
rests his head on his arm to look at her
Hello.
face. To know it,
Hello.
learn it.
Goo, 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 goo.
The first
Hello.
thing he sees when
Hello.
she opens her eyes is of humanity was typically Western, that of a solipsistic individual. Neuroscience cannot tell us what the relationship between individuals should be, or whether individualism is good or bad. All it can tell us is what our nature.
Hey. Keep asking the same question. I'm going, no. I mean, I don't have a door key or anything. Christopher, hey, hey. What you doing then?
It was the height of the house price boom
Get it.
in
Go on.
2007, and
Go on.
Jane from Manchester was one of more than 1 million people
Yes.
who took out a mortgage that
This
year.
way.
And like many
Over here,
others,
boy.
opted
Come on.
for an interest-only deal.
Point, interest rates were a lot higher, and my idea was that I was going to take an interest-only mortgage and pay into stocks and shares ISA at the same time, with the aim of ultimately paying the capital off at the end.
And Jane wasn't alone. In 2007, a quarter of all new mortgages
Is also even the self-employed may equally get large income payments at various times. Interest only can be a very useful and legitimate method of repaying a mortgage.
Here, boy. Go. Good boy.
Is where interest
Come on.
only has been used
Come on.
because it's the only way a
Come on.
borrower can
Fetch.
afford to get on the property
Fetch.
ladder. And they blindly hope that house prices will rise sufficiently to cover the
This way.
loan.
No, over here. Come on. No, no, no. Come on.
Now, almost
Look.
30% of all outstanding mortgages are interest only.
Come on.
Borrowers are supposed to invest money on top of the
That's
interest
it.
payments, so that when the mortgage ends in 20 or 25 years' time, they'll have the capital to pay off what they still owe. The trouble is that 10% of all people with an interest-only mortgage are saving nothing, and half of them aren't saving enough. It doesn't help if interest rates are so low. and many people invest in the stock market instead.
You know what, right now, breaking news here, stocks all around the world are tanking because of the crisis on Wall Street. Pauline Chu.
So, tens of billions of dollars have been wiped off the
The
world.
stock market can be a volatile place to invest. It's not, you might say, as safe as houses. Now, the shortfall faced by many of the 2.5 million people with interest-only mortgages has become such a problem that the head of the Financial Conduct Authority, Martin Wheatley, recently issued a wake-up call.
Telephone. Telephone. This is Tuesday. No, it's not. It's Monday.
Situations we want to reach. What we want is that the individual, the consumer at the bank, actually start planning now, work out, do they move to a different product? Does it have to move today to a part repayment product?
Sorry, Monday, the 2nd of
September.
September.
Manage it, but you have to start managing it now. You can't
2013.
6 months.
A message that Jane from
Some increase in height, but it'll be a lot slower than we've seen over the last century or so.
And you also looked at what's happening in individual households, didn't you?
Yes, we think that's important because mothers have got more time to spend nurturing each child, and of course their education and knowledge of hygiene and nutrition is improving, particularly in the first half of the 20th century. So that, I think, is an important contributor to why we get this strong growth in heights over a period that embraces 2 world wars, the Great Depression, and precedes National Health Services. Declined so steeply from around the late 19th century. In Britain, for example, in 1900, for every 1,000 children.
Seamus Heaney's friend, also the poet, Paul Muldoon, paying tribute.
Today we mourn with Mary and the children, as well as the extended families, the nation, the wide world. We remember the beauty of Seamus Heaney as a bard, of course, and today in particular.
Is that nice?
In his
very moving ceremony, but also thanks for an extraordinary Irish life. Of course, Seamus Heaney born in Northern Ireland, in the north, in Balahi in County Derry, where his remains are being returned to this afternoon. And of course, he never forgot the countryside from which he came, and that is what makes him so appreciated in Ireland. He talked about the earth and the turf and the fields, and indeed the fighting of the Troubles in Ireland. And he reflected that in everything he wrote about, and you could almost, as a child, reading his poetry, because children in Northern Ireland and indeed Ireland, their first taste of poetry was through Seamus Heaney, but you could also almost smell the places that he was describing whenever you were reading Seamus Heaney's poetry, his discussion and love of the countryside and his memories of growing up in County Derry.
Andy Martin remembering Seamus Heaney, whose funeral took.
It was enormously exciting. Bliss was it in that dawn to be alive, but to be young was very heaven.
So widespread was the enthusiasm for the tumult in Paris that in early 1790 Thomas Paine had expected Burke to welcome it, but already Burke had serious doubts. What had he done as the monarchy was rapidly becoming much more radical. What did all those cries of liberté really entail?
Take that out. Yeah, look.
So for him, the doctrine of abstract rights, as recommended by sections of French revolutionaries, was really a defence of
Charles James Fox. The two had joined forces to take on the government in defence of the American Revolution, but on the 6th of May 1791, Burke rose from his seat among the Foxite Whigs on one side of the House of Commons and symbolically crossed the floor to sit on the government side, leaving Fox in floods of tears. Wordsworth went on to lambast Burke's ideas in staunchly republican pamphlet, wisely it, but others were not.
Hey!
Wollstonecraft made her
Now what?
pamphlet
That's it. Up you go. Go on.
voicing her shock at Burke's
Go
betrayal.
on. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy.
You seem to consider the poor as
No.
only the livestock of an...
Hey. Hey. Hello. Hello. Ah. Hello. Hello. Yeah. Hello. Ah. Ah. Hey. Ooh. Doo. Goo 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 goo. Ooh. Hey, wait, what's going on now? What is it? Huh? Oh. No, he's not interested at the moment. He's not too sure what's going on. How are you? He's inquisitive. Oh, what's that then? A doggy. What's that funny noise? Oh. Ooh. You watch, I'll turn this bloody... Ah, that's it. I'll turn this off. That's it.
Bases will get lower and lower, and hill fog patches will become really quite extensive and locally very dense as well. So there could be some tricky travelling conditions as we head through this.
Hello. Hey. Psst. You go. What are you doing then?
It's a world of... It's a world of... Hang on.
Blank, 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 blank. What the F face is. Ah, is that nappy feeling, is it?
Might be.
All quiet.
What? Why?
Christopher, hey, psst. Can you see yourself? Yay. Hey. Hello. Hi. Come on, this way. Good dog. Good boy. Come on, this way. Come on. Boo 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 boo. Back, back, back. Come on. Come on.